Looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? You know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. A real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives all together in one place. I've felt the same about the cities of More Ardain. There's much to like about the urban environs. You're making me want to pay a visit now. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. Oh, yes, please. We will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos? Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right, Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? Come this far, might as well see it through. Yeah, let's just take him into the dungeon where we're gonna fight freaking Malos and, you know, he's gonna kill us all. Great idea. Those lads. You're not serious. You know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you should just, like, leave without them and don't tell them. Don't give them a choice. And that free rest. That's how you do it, video games.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh!
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on, don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise. That you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do. Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah, just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call it Blade's intuition.
Sounds kinda vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You were both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
Just finally see that aura around their heads and things like that. Kind of tripping me out. I don't know if it's like a graphical thing or something else. I don't know if it's my Switch. Don't remember Xenoblade Chronicles 2 having that. It kind of stands out. Why are we getting Gramps to fly us over there?
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Reformation changed. This is exclude. Oh, that's fascinating. Terrifying all at the same time. Okay, cross the Danag Desert and pass through the inside of the Torna Titan to reach. Can I just fast travel? I gotta go over there. I don't know. Did I try going over there or did I stop? Actually, before I do this, there's
Even
one
on
side
familiar ground,
quest
we must stay vigilant.
ish thing that I want to do. Go back here. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough of these things.
Even on
But,
familiar ground.
How much progress I made. Okay. Oh, actually removed the second barrier. A little unfortunate that I'm not able to remove the final one, but oh well.
This is becoming addictive.
I know the drill.
Give me the loot. Give me
The
the loot.
suspense is killing me.
Not see anything for good in there. Okay, so in there's definitely something crazy going on. I like slip through. Something crazy is definitely going on in there. Back to the regularly scheduled program.
A pleasant stroll.
Right.
Maybe I
Where
should have
shall we
fought
head
that
to
guy up
next?
there. Would have been fun. Getting bodied. Oh yeah, that's why I never went over here. Level freaking 44s and junk. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make the announcement here that Malus is probably gonna be like 60 and just totally destroy me. That's what I'm expecting. Oh, that's a Grady. If I kill, I think like 2 of those, get something for my troubles. Keyed note. We're not a unique. Never seen
Well,
one like.
here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Craft I don't want to go back over here. I mean, oh, okay. See, I see. So do we get to see? Yeah, we do get to see the Titans form change. Ooh, well. The staked staircase. Come on, Malice. You couldn't have the initiative to light all these things. Alright, a campsite for my troubles. I don't think I need to use it.
Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking. What is his aim in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Mithra, maybe you understand this better. As an Aegis.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
Okay. Just get it over with. I'm gonna save one more time. Get it on. Any treasure chest or anything like that? Stands out. Lighting and texture changes. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Dude. So Malice was what, like level 42? The fact that enemies in here are level 40 is giving me hope. I get that. Oh, that's probably unique.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Man,
I guess they had
I don't want
backup.
no smoke.
The suspense is killing me.
Star cube. Oh, almost jumped off into oblivion. You are not a unique. The crazy look. If I jump off here, can I? I want that treasure chest.
The suspense is killing me.
Hey, lockpicking. Wish I had that way earlier. That's fine. Antibody core.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Legion scatter!
Okay.
My thanks.
Just a little bit of confusion. Why am I fighting level 30s?
You read my mind.
I'll show you how much damage I can do.
Okie dokie.
I feel you.
How about
Oh.
elemental attack?
The weapon I'm using is what element I am. I didn't know that. Huh.
I'll give you a hand. Enemy. That's the way to do it.
That changes things.
Angered them.
I'm all set.
Okie dokie.
Rest in peace.
It changes things a lot.
We'll do what must be
Let me
done.
magnify that for
Okie dokie.
You're wide open. Catch.
Legion scatter!
That means that I need to get off of
I can strike their weak point.
Okie dokie.
How about this?
ice for everybody.
I'll give you a hand. Unleash an elemental attack.
Slow down!
Spinning wheel.
Open wide.
Whenever you're ready.
Break. Let me magnify that. Strike their weak
Can we swap this somewhere with some DPS?
enemy.
I'm just sitting over here, just doing damage with Laura. I'm hurting dirt.
Careful. Elemental
Why
attack.
Got it. You move it splendid.
Stay back.
We'll do what must be done.
Strike their weak point. Magnify that for you.
You're going to
Over there. I was like, where is the young man supposed to be fighting?
Finish him off with a bang.
How about this?
Or hit him with the heat.
Star slash. How
Blow down!
Stay back!
Midnight mist! Yeah, that was especially fluffy. Oh, God!
Stay back!
I stand.
Take this!
You're no
Let me magnify that for you.
Now they're mine.
I guess I'll just
Yeah.
I need your help,
do that.
Captain.
Good. I'm with you.
Superb.
Ooh, Barb.
Must be done.
I'm charged.
Why'd you swap off, man? But I'm waiting for a freeze.
Take this!
Not
Well, now,
That's
no
time.
Get out!
I'm charged and ready.
Got it. Star slash.
try this on. Take this!
Enemy looks to be afraid.
Get out!
Overkill headbutt.
Ray of punishment.
You're wide open.
Buster.
Chill stroke.
Waterloo!
Take
I'm
this!
charged and ready.
Got it.
I'll cut you down!
I stand.
Ray of
You're wide open. Enemy looks to be afraid.
charged and ready. Take this!
Star slash.
At last. Berserk ring. What that does. Might as well activate whatchamacallit that we just got.
I love.
Big noises are being made. I left. Don't like it. Bird chewing on my window screen. What are you doing, man? I need that screen. Alright, I don't want to fight you. Oh, no smoke. Level 45.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit.
Not looking
Who's in?
good. Boss is definitely going to be at least level 50. That's 100%. Oh, treasure chest done. This place reminds me... Oh, what place? In Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, I actually did make it up here.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
I kind of wish these things weren't a thing.
Spinning wheel! Heart of Thorns!
Especially after having to do all that community nonsense. To get all that to level 4.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
We must look ahead.
And then, you know, just having to transition to this is
Hungry snake!
disappointing.
Midnight mist!
I just prefer to go straight to the boss fight or let me skip all the so that I can go straight to the boss fight.
Take this! Stay back!
I stand.
And I just got a berserk ring right there, so it's probably not being good. And again, like, when is a random item, or when is like any item good? There's probably like 10 or 15
Let me magnify that.
good to decent items in this game, or Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This game just kind of follows the same formula for the most part, so there's only going to be about 10 to 15 good items in this one too. At least, you know, my opinion, of course. There's probably some amazing items out there that combo with other items. Just hit him with the aqua. I'm sitting here like, you know, I don't need to waste it. Big damage. That was 12,000 damage.
Adam, get back. Submit to a Snowblast. Take this. Lightning monster. Or am I good? I'm charged and ready.
My preparations are complete. We'll do what must be done.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
Got it. It's fine. I'm charged and ready to go.
We'll get that cold snap here in a second. Go ahead and go.
You're wide open. Great work, Leon.
Take this. Now's my chance.
Got it.
Go.
I'm charged and ready.
What do I do? Oh, not what I wanted to do. Actually trying to swap targets. Try to kill the little dude first. Not playing.
You're wide
Hey, what's up, Phil Fulton?
rise to the occasion.
I will magnify that for you. Take this.
Well done.
I'll give you a hand.
Preparations are complete.
What game would you recommend you to buy when you're buying the Switch? Oh. Honestly, it kind of depends on what kind of games you like. That is that's basically always going to be the best answer. I'm a big fan of Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm a big fan of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm a big fan of Mario Odyssey. I mean, essentially all the games that I own, I've been pretty happy with. What are the games that I have?
We should stay conscious of our energy level. As you wish. My turn. Got it. Wide open. Start slash agility.
Ray of Light. Oh, that looked cool. That looked really cool. Ooh, those guys. Okay, so this is the entrance that I came. Here. Over here is the correct way. Like games like Dark Souls or Final Fantasy? Legging. Just keep on legging. Leg over here. Well, Dark Souls is kind of like an action RPG, and Final Fantasy is like a turn-based RPG. And off the top of my head, I don't think any games on the Switch are like that per se. Like either of those. You know, like Monster Hunter World. I believe Monster Hunter Generations is on the Switch.
This place
Oh,
would make a perfect base
think
of
I would
operations.
recommend it. 'Cause, well, I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. Sequestered Lud. Is this the way that I'm supposed to go? Oh, really? You got these things in here too? That's just... I can't think of if I have any other Switch games Breath of the Wild. If you haven't played Breath of the Wild, I would 100% play that. If you like open world games, Breath of the Wild is great.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Don't want no smoke, man. Oh, okay. Here we go. What's more enjoyable for you, Octopath? Oh yeah, Octopath. I forgot about that. That's actually a really horrible thing to forget about because Octopath Traveler is actually
Well,
a pretty good
Who's in?
game to compare to Final Fantasy. Not story-wise, but kind of like in a gameplay-wise. And I know that doesn't really make the most sense, but it's more like a bunch of self-contained stories rather than like one overarching plot.
Happy to oblige.
But for me, Xenoblade was probably more enjoyable for me. Man, I don't want to fight. Right. Get the stepping. Get the legging. How about that? Can you activate this, please?
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
yeah, slow down.
Okay. Alright, so we got two of them.
Thanks for that.
So yeah, I'd probably go with Xenoblade being the more enjoyable one for me.
How about this?
I had some criticisms of Octopath Traveler, which
Ready to unleash an
weren't
elemental
really
attack?
related to the story per se, just the execution of the story. But Octopath Traveler is a great game, 100%.
Now's my chance.
So I would definitely recommend Octopath Traveler for you, based off of your liking of Final Fantasy. I think Xenoblade is an acquired taste. It's sometimes I use the term anime. Because like anime has a very specific kind of take on things. And Xenoblade is very, very anime at times. Alright, let's hit him with an ice first. With that cold snap. And I'll hit him with the ice. Go ahead and photon.
Just say the word. I'm ready and willing.
Darn little guys.
Don't get overwhelmed. Catch. Fair enough. Poised and ready. Ready to go. On your mark. Submit to it.
You know, I would recommend Xenoblade Chronicles 2 even more than I already do if it had this combat system. This combat system is so good. Come on, come on. Somebody. Come on. You guys could have knocked it out. Alright, that was getting a little dicey. Why did you swap from Black Abyss? What are you doing, man?
Lightning Buster.
Alright, we got a legging. I'm not gonna find any leg dudes.
Wide open.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
A scout.
Midnight shot ready.
You're wide open.
Got it. Xenoblade.
I got that crit. That was good. Very important. Put that cold snap. That's not a back attack.
Star slash.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
Alright, so clear that one.
I like where this is going.
Now's wind of healing.
Moving on up.
Lightning pretty for your liking. I'm sure now.
It seems like I'm gonna have to do this like 3 times. Like 3 different color cores.
With you there.
Hold my face.
Boys and red. Happy field life.
Feeling of unity is what drives
Ready. Bring the pace now. The wind
Wide open.
It bounced.
lightning, but the only right choice.
Resisted my break. Didn't do anything.
Wind of healing.
You're wide open.
Let me. Chill stroke. My preparation over. Got it.
I should check weapon points. I haven't checked that in a while.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Are you ready? You knew this, my friend.
Let me magnify that for you.
You are insufficient. We're ready. Chill stroke.
My turn.
Be careful, guys.
Star slash.
Oh, almost missed that. Battles look so chaotic. There's a lot of stuff going on in these battles sometimes. And it can be for better or for worse. There's explosions and just kinds of ridiculousness. Alrighty, so that leads off to the blue one. I think I saw another one up there. 100 voices, are you able to deactivate them? I believe so. Options. Sound settings. Battle narration? I think so. And all those million sound effects and all that other good stuff.
Just like that, all the nightmares.
I leave them on because
I wonder what's in store for us today.
they're not so bad for me. Got over here. Hermit's alleyway.
Spoiling for
I do
a
not
fight.
want to fight
Happy
you.
to oblige.
Okay, so it's just a secret. Secret with 2 treasure chests. You're not gonna let me run away, are you? Yeah, I guess we're fighting now.
How is this happening?
Good luck with that.
Pop and thorns! Spinning wheels!
They're not in your face.
Your Majesty.
Alright, this guy's gonna have to
It's my turn.
take some work.
You shall not prevail.
Ray of punishment.
Hasn't this game random picking up new ghost things like in mobile games?
I thought we were better than this.
I don't know what you mean. Can you rephrase?
Buster.
Chill stroke.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
Are you guys helping me out?
You have taken too much damage.
Thanks for the consent.
I will
Really help out. A little bit of healing.
Must be done.
like the way this is going. Try this on this side.
Oh.
I'm there.
Take this.
God shit.
Fall back to you.
Let me.
Let me magnify that.
Can you get a nice win, please? Your character is connected to a spirit thingy. You can craft them, right? Oh, so in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they have blades, and you can kind of craft them. It's more of like a lottery kind of thing. You know, you have to get lucky enough, basically.
You're ready to unleash an elemental attack.
We're doing well.
You can get launched.
I concur.
Won't let you down.
Let me magnify that.
I get a break on him? Oh, resist. Oh, Frost Typhoon. I was gonna say, take your freaking time, man. My goodness. I haven't seen Frost Typhoon. Hope it's AoE damage. Look like it. What's the heat? Lottery, like in mobile games, will look like this for me. Yeah, it's like that in the sense of. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, multiple people are dead.
I failed you.
This cannot continue.
We're just all dead. That might be fine, because I think I'll start in the secret area.
We
Yes.
must consider our options carefully.
That's fine.
The suspense is
We're
killing
not done
me.
yet.
I didn't want to fight that guy anyways. Although, I did all that work just to basically get bodied.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Not get any reward from it. But yeah, so like in a nutshell, in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you can get these core crystals, and you can get blades, and the blades allow you to gain access to like specials and things like that. You've seen me use a couple of the specials. They're like big spells and things like that. Like in the middle of the battle, where kind of like the combat pauses, and like you see all the characters and all the quick time events or what have you. That's the whatchamacallits. It's like the special moves that you can do in combat. It does get pretty hectic. There's a lot of depth to the combat, and it's gotten even more fast-paced, I guess, in this game, which is a welcome addition to me.
Happy to oblige.
Think again.
You saved me.
Think again. Look out. Hold the door.
You saved me.
Think again.
I feel you. You
Big welcome
Read my
addition.
mind. I shall drive you away personally.
Can I get that topple?
I like the way this is going.
Nicely done.
This is handy.
Elemental attack ready.
Oh, we just wasted that.
Such agility. You're wide open.
But I should. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you know, it's very specific, I guess, in that its combat is basically just revolved around
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
We'll do what must be done. Got it.
I can
Wide open. Snowblast.
what blades you have, and then how you utilize those blades to create elemental orbs around an enemy and then break those orbs. Like I said, it's kind of an in-depth game. I like it. This game made it even better by making it so you could play blades and drivers. Drivers are like the human people. They just did a really good job with combat in this game.
Lightning Buster. I'll give you a hand.
Here's the launch. I messed up the smash, but we got the smash anyways. Oh, is that a leggin? That's a leggin. Any whelps? Alright, so Ray of Light is probably the only option we have here.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Okie doke.
Ready to
Open wide. Catch. Rest in peace.
elemental attack. Well done.
The Ray of Light.
Turn that frown upside down. Dragon, you're doing well.
You're wide open.
I'll give you a hand.
What's the rear fitted?
You cannot escape me.
Got it.
Crap.
Allow me to take the front.
My face.
Live, Hugo.
Allow me, your majesty. How about this? My flames are especially space.
Like that right there, that's a special. I was gonna point out the orb, but I didn't get a chance to. After you use a special, that particular element, that orb revolves around an enemy, and they take less damage from that element. But then you could activate a, I forget what they call it, like a combo attack basically, and that combo attack allows you to break those orbs, do tons of damage, and get even more rewards from the fight. It's really cool. One of the issues in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though, is that it takes you a really long time to actually get up to that point. They kind of baby step you with the combat mechanics. It takes forever to get into the meat of the combat. But still great. All right. This is looking like the end of the end.
This is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Malus is close. I can sense him. So this is it then, the final battle. What shall we do? We may never get another chance like this. Yeah. If you go any further, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. Your game will be saved before the final battle begins. Let's not go yet. I want to spend some experience since we have a whatchamacallit here. Go to a campfire. Get our levels up. Also,
Even
while
on
I'm
familiar ground,
at it,
we must stay vigilant.
I think we'll bump up
This power is for you.
stuff.
This power is for you.
This is the final battle, so we'll use what we have to get what we can.
It would appear I'm stronger.
Give you that.
This should be wild.
Maybe
I'll make you even prouder.
bump up that. You.
My flame burns ever brighter.
My technique has improved.
Wunderbar. Modification. Ooh, 900. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch that up. Landmass no dachi. You. So we got 734, 770, 781. Go to the Go ahead and go with the cube chip. And Knives of El Dorado. Really? For all reduction in block. All reduction in block. Right, affinity charts.
I need to.
Alright, that's everybody. You enhance arts. Do spinning wheel. Reduce the cooldown though.
Watch for this one later. It takes time and effort to get this. Watch for this one later.
Window step. Backstab. Let's go and do that.
Watch for this one later.
Right, you. That's a launch.
When you've got it, you've got it.
For your rear guard stuff. Knockback. Reduces aggro. Damage to toppled.
I can keep on going, especially at this. When you've got it, you've got it. This one's second nature to me now.
And upgrade that.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Alrighty. Definitely want to
With this
upgrade
power,
that
the
one.
way is
Well, I guess
clear.
we're just going to upgrade all of them.
With this power, the way is clear. The culmination of years of sovereignty.
Can only do one. One's on a lower cooldown. Canceling debuffs is kind of whatever.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
Anybody else have enough? Okay.
This one's
Strengthen that
second
up.
nature to me now.
Alrighty, we already... Well, actually, we can take a look. Oh, right, we need to go back to lightning for you. What elements aren't we using? We're actually using all the elements. Darkness would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think we have access to all the elements. Lose fire, that's fine, I guess. Get an upgraded one. Okay, so leader's eye patch. Right what I wanted it to be. Adds 35% chance of attacking again after a successful auto attack. Ooh. Ooh. Get rid of aggro reduction for that. That is good. And how are we doing on pouch items? Alright, I think we're good on that department. Go rest up at the campsite. Hold on, can I actually craft
Time to roll up the old
this
sleeve.
stuff?
I'm a little nervous.
Silver
to tell you
Seeker.
the truth.
Oh, well now I can do it. Why couldn't I do it before? Guess I just didn't have necessary items. Well then that's how you do it. Well darn. I spent all this time. I could have just grinded it out like that.
I fight for my friends.
The future is within our grasp.
All credit.
Just shy of
to the siblings
5k
in arms.
HP. Alright, I think I predicted that I was going to die at least twice as many times on this Malphite. A Seeker is an item which Hugo can craft. With it, you'll be able to investigate the old machines strewn around the world and obtain new kinds of collectibles. There are two kinds of Seeker, and each lets you investigate different kind of machine. It's worth getting both than gathering all the collectibles you can. Well, isn't that great? I get access to that right before the final battle. That's just all kinds of fun. Here. Go here.
Even on familiar ground,
Right,
we
I'm gonna
must stay
save,
vigilant.
even though it did say it's gonna save right before the final battle. There might be a good thing in that if the mouse is close, I can sense them. Okay, yeah, we already went over this. There could be a really nice thing in that if I do die, if there's bad positioning this fight, I can reposition, because that's what happened with a certain boss, Amalthus? For some reason I want to say Amalthus. The Praetor guy in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. His positioning was really bad, but when I died, I got to reposition him in a corner, and it was fantastic. Alright then, I too think it's time for us to make a stand. Think only of the battle, Majesty. Bridget and I are here to protect you to the end. Indeed, we, the Jewels of Mor Ardain, are sworn to serve you for now and forever. Bridget, Aegeon, I trust you with my life. I will write of this battle in my journal. It will be a story of the ages, not if you die. Yeah, with the power we command, there's absolutely no way we can lose. Who needs modesty, eh, Aegis? Though I suppose you of all people probably don't, come to think of it. Malice and I may be evenly matched, but with all of you by my side, it tips the balance. He's got no one but himself to rely on, and that's why he's going down. Mithra, you've really changed. Oh, you think? Wonder who's really to blame for that. You drivers must really rub off on people. Not just that. If that were the case, I'd be some kind of street preacher by now. When you put it that way, I can't help feeling the slightest twinge of pity for our dear Questor. Sorry, but I must sympathize with Minoth. I couldn't imagine having to be a blade of such a horrid man. It's true, the rest of us are lucky to have such caring drivers like Laura. I'll have you know, we're just as lucky to have such loyal companions by our side, Jin. Couldn't have put it better. Thank you, Jin. Thank you, everyone. Right, let's knock Malos off his high horse and then get ourselves out of here. Back to the boys.